Here I speak my words again.
Welcome everybody, and this is a very, very special event. We are very grateful that this is happening. The reptilians we've invited, not only Okanya but and Oron, the tribes we've been working with in the last couple of months, but we have been inviting some neighboring tribes who are keen to explore more and more the light, and we know there are so many of those, and they are so grateful. And one already popped in with Esther earlier this afternoon to explain that he will not speak, but they are so amazed that we send them love and light, golden keys, as they call it, and that we don't have hate for them and bad feelings towards them. And yeah, of course, when God decided, that's my point of view, when God decided to step out of the unified love field and explore duality, there was light and dark. And I think the beings who voted to, and we all carry this in us and we know that, but the beings who opted for playing out the dark side more and more, I think those beings have really taken the harder role. So I love to honor them for being ready to play this dark side out, and I think it costs them a lot, and they will only start to realize as they open their hearts more and more what they have done to others. And yeah, we know that maybe from ourselves when we had explore our black pearls, as Star explains it. That's a challenging process. This is Star for the ones who don't know her yet.
Hey, Star. Good, yes, you are all united to meet again with Urkanya and the Muddy One. I call him the Muddy One. His name is Oron, but I call him the Muddy One. Ha, he really looks a bit muddy, but less muddy. So I must say, it's like he went to the shower many times, and he feels much lighter already. Maybe he will still give a small grating later, I do not know, but I know he is less muddy. I sense they are already nearing. I just came by to send you a kissing hand and make sure that your hearts are very elucidified and open. This is the best way to shed all these golden keys that these kind draconian beings are so longing for. I've sensed it already in the field. They are so eager in taking in real nourishment. They have been deprived from good food. They have been malnourished, you could say. They only fed upon the dark because they felt this was something they could become stronger of, but they never fully understood that nourishment of light is actually the real nourishment. And now they are massively starting to understand that they don't need fear for the light, and it will not bring them down. It will just bring them higher up into their gloriosity of beingness. My name is Star. I just came by to send you a kissing hand and wish you a wonderful eventing. I sense the muddy ones and the green ones. They are approaching. Whenever you are ready, they are also ready to bring themselves about. Bye. Bye, Star.
Okay, let's ground if you want. And they always suggest that stomp your feet. So you really well, we are all connecting well to the ground. Erdet euch. And you can connect to Mother Gaia below our feet, and at the same time connect with our hearts. Let's take a couple of deep breaths. Down to the belly, if you can. And sense our open heart. We might feel a stream of light coming from our soul to us. And the stream coming from Mother Gaia. And we breathe deeply into our bodies. To activate our divine light. And as we connect with our hearts, we can reach out to our group and connect to all the hearts here in this beautiful circle of light beings. I see like a crystal structure developing between all our hearts. We still sense the connection to Mother Gaia and to our soul. We can invite all our guardian angels. We can invite Metatron, who has worked a lot, asked us for support to allow him to work with the Draconian Empire. With all our angels, support beings. We call in our Nomos friends, our Mantid friends, to come closer. We know the unicorns work a lot with the children of the Draconians. The Draconian children are playing unicorn amongst themselves because they can sense their beautiful energies. We call in all the light beings that want to participate in our beautiful light circle. And we can now invite our friends from the Draconian Empire or any other dark beings that want to have a peek at our wonderful light circle. We don't want to conquer them, we just want to send them our golden keys. We're grateful for their interest, for their openness to explore something new. I want to honor them for the role they have played. It is a difficult role. They've decided to play out the dark side. And I want to thank them for that. And now we can welcome them back into our circle of light. And they may nourish themselves. Like we have this golden buffet laid out for them with all our light beings and friends, and they can pick and choose what they want, or they can just gaze at it. Maybe nibble the next time, everything is fine. Our buffet of light will be laid out for them whenever they're ready to explore it more and more. Welcome, dear beings. We greet you. Thank you for being open. Hello, dear Opanya.
Welcome there, Kanya. Nice to meet you again.
Yes, you can welcome him. They love to be welcomed. Unmute yourself on the lower bottom side, on the left side.
Hello, Okanya. Welcome.
Welcome, Okanya. Welcome. We are looking forward to you.
Welcome, Orkanya, my friend.
Welcome, Urkanya.
Hello, Kanya, welcome.
Welcome, Ukanya.
Welcome.
Welcome, Orkanya.
Welcome.
Welcome, Kanya. We still love you. Blessings.
Don't be afraid.
Here I speak, Urkanya gladly has returned. The tear was a combined tear. This channel was very charmed by all your greetings, and so am I. I poured a secret tear. It was on the inside of my eyes. However, this channel could not hold it back, and she poured some tears on my kind behalf. My name is Urkanya. I am very thrilled to be igniting the flame of the heart tonight with you again. Many of our tribes, could I say, have slightly been approaching, not yet too much. We build it up very gently. We have not been meeting in our group for quite some time, which is all right. However, we mean to just slowly get reacquainted again. The field of a humanoid being is extremely strong, and some of our tribes that are only just recently starting to nudge themselves with the light are still a bit tender for too strong fields. They take it easy. My name is Urkanya. I have met almost all of you here. I sense your hearts are as wide open for me and for our tribes as some months ago, and I sense maybe even wider. Why is this the case? Because you realize all the dark needs to come to an end, and living in the dark is not a pleasurable activity. Of course, we have been used to living in the dark. However, one can say, is it nice to swim in a sea that is always looking at you like this? You don't really see clearly. It feels always a bit uncomfortable because there is not a full clarity. There is always a struggle to survive, you can say. Many of our tribes will not just admit this fact. However, in fact, many of our reptilian tribes and legacies have only been busy surviving. Currently, something new is coming in. It is seeping in, sometimes pouring into our tribes. It is the nourishment with light, with very kind, high, sophisticated light. And we're not speaking about humanoid light that we would take to ourselves for nourishment. We mean to speak of our own kind light. The more we connect with our hearts, the more we connect with beings in our tribe, the more we send kindness, the more kindness returns to us. It really feels like we've got the loop. You send something out, and of course something similar comes back. Will you send out dark tones, dark language, dark intentions? Actually, the dark just comes back like a boomerang. Really, it is. Now we are more and more sending out kindness, and what happens? Of course, kindness returns to us. My name is Urkanya. I would like to share two things in particular. After that, I have two starring guests for you, and I may still end at the end with some small sharing around if this channel allows this. I will not push any buttons. I know that she is opening up more and more, but every channel has a maximum. I try to keep myself as brief as I can on the 2 points that I really wanted to share with you tonight. Urkanya is my name. I have been gifted this name by this beloved channel because our names sound differently usually. However, what is shifting these days in our regions, the newly programmed eggs that come into this world get very kind names. We actually sometimes try to think of names of the ones who are in your group to dedicate a small new embryo that has been programmed with kindness, not to become a battling soldier, but to become a kind reptilian creature for future generations. We are looking ahead in time. Every time that we gaze at our children that are already there, we feel sometimes the ache in our heart that could never reach us. Our hearts were empty, void, vacant for eons in time. We could not feel the damage that we did to others. Therefore, our hearts were too damaged themselves. Currently, our hearts are more glorious and filled with our own presence, our own light. Our souls are truly reattaching to the chest bone, and it really aches still sometimes. When we look at our children, we feel an ache inside our hearts. We feel we have not been such kind parents for long periods of time. We feel we have to make up for this. The generations that are there can still be supported, but especially the new generations to be coming will deserve much more kindness, starting already in the belly. We are much more attentive to females once they are carrying forwards eggs. Some of them love to carry eggs, other ones we have different procedures for. Eggs can be still harvested, not harvested, hosted in external uterus, you could say. It's like an ovarium where we are producing eggs. It is like in vitro, you could say. All these new generations that are being produced, you could almost say they are generated right now, carry a stamp of kindness. We want next generations of reptilian creatures to be kind creatures and give that on to their next generations, their next generations, their next generations. We want to break the chain of unkindness and of cold-hearted and belliness. This is my first point, and I'm very, very proud to be announcing it to you. It is truly wonderful also for us as programmers or designers of new generations to have clicked in that we want kinder generations to come. Our entire tribe supports this as a whole. We are very, very thrilled how fast we moved as an entire collective to a higher expanded level. The second point I gladly would love to make is of a different order. It concerns the heart in general. Every time that beings like ourselves are gazing at neighboring tribes who are still somewhat in the dark, we also feel more or less a similar ache. We wish for them to live a lighter life. We have come to realize how easy in fact it is to just accept nourishment from the light. It's about accepting. There is no battling involved. It's allowing the light to come closer. This is the only thing they need to grasp. They should just no longer battle. We feel an ache in our heart when we still see other neighboring tribes battling against something so delicious and precious as the light. Therefore, we have realized one way how can we serve those neighboring tribes. And some of them will be here tonight, sensing your field of kindness, sensing my personal involvement in this process. It is important every time that we sense this ache, we just let them know. We let them know my heart is aching for you because I feel it could be different. Brother or sister, stop your fight. This is what we tell our neighboring tribes. We surrender, we white flag, we give up the fight, no more fighting. It baffles them at first. There is often rivalry, there has been competition. combats amongst neighboring tribes. It is common in our regions. Once we say we don't longer fight, no more battles, it's up to you. They are startled at first and then they realize we mean it really. It's not a hidden agenda and then we stab them from the back. It's true, and they sense it. They are becoming curious. We don't tell them you have to revert to the light, brother. It's the only way out of the dark. We are just saying we stopped the fight. We no longer battle. This is our choice. This is what we convey to them, and it appears to fall in a very, very good soil. They really appreciate our honesty. These are my points I like to make. Our new generations will be kinder and kinder, and our neighboring tribes will also realize the light inside because they see other familiar tribes and reptile beings stop the fight that has been going on for eons in time. It is almost unimaginable for a reptilian creature to say, I don't fight. It's in our genome, it's in our bloodlines, it's in our entire tribal consciousness. It was ingrained in us. Currently, new generations are coming and we are moving towards the light. It's the only way for us. We are not even so much looking back, even though sometimes we do, but we are mostly looking ahead towards lighter horizons. My name is Urkanya. I would like to serve by allowing one very special person to be entering these vocals so she can share how she experienced the last months in our draconian lands. Are you open to meet Markuri again?
Yes, of course, dear Okanya. Thank you so much for bringing in Makuri. For those of us who don't know, she was a slave child of Okanya, and she was freed a couple of months ago and she moved to a neighboring tribe. So we're curious to hear from her. Thank you. That's so beautiful, dear brother. Thank you. Thank you.
Great to meet Makuri again. I'm very happy about that. I remember you, Makuri.
Welcome back, dear Markuri.
Yes, please greet her.
So lovely to hear from you, Makuri.
Hello, Makuri.
Welcome, Makuri.
Welcome, Makuri.
Hello, Markuri. Welcome.
Hello, Makuri. Welcome.
Welcome, Makuri.
Hello,
Welcome,
Makuri.
Makuri.
Welcome.
Into love and light.
How are you doing, beloved? Hello, hello.
Here I speak again. My name is Markuri because you gifted me this name. This name ignited for me the start of a new phase of my life, as if I was reborn again after this name was gifted to me. Many children of our tribes are still suffering in similar circumstances. Not the tribe where I was housing, but neighboring tribes who are still moving towards lighter realms. Markuri is a spokesperson on behalf of all these children who have carried the weight of the adults of the tribes who had no way to process their deepest dark. My name is Markuri. I have healed many of my ancient wounds, some of them of which I thought could never be healed. However, I have come to realize all wounds can heal once you want this too. Markuri is my name. I feel a deep gratitude towards humanity who is currently by my side in freeing many more of those children who are still enslaved and encapsulated in darkness. Many children are here, many children on other planets, many children unfortunately too on planet Earth. Markuri is my name. I bow to you as a gesture of my open heart, a heart that still carries scars. However, scars don't hurt as much as an open wound. A scar I can carry. I can even sometimes be proud of everything I have had to endure in order to serve the dark, to become lighter dark. Markuri is my name. Every darkness has an option to shift towards the light. Every dark corner can be reached by a single flame. Markuri is my name. I adore you humans. And a bit you. I am very, very grateful for the opportunity of freedom that came back into my life. Many of our tribes feel slight sorrows or guilt even about what has happened to not just me but many children in our leagues. Many of them tell the adults no need to feel this pain anymore. It only adds to the dark. Many children that have been freed tell the adults it is time to clean out your own mess. Clean out your own dark. This is what we have been telling them time and time again. Don't use an external object or child or person or animal or human for your own unkind feelings inside. Be responsible and serve your own healing. Markuri is my name. Many of the adults are listening these days. The children are shifting into new gears. We are realizing we are being heard. For the first time in our lives, beings actually listen to us and they want to understand our perspective. Markuri is my name. I feel a deep gratification, a deep longing almost to be like you, like humans who are serving us instead of the other way around. It is very important for me to serve. However, I need to have a light perspective, and I sense humans serve us from a lighter perspective than we as the children from our tribe do or can do. We still carry our scars. My name is Markuri. I feel a gratitude that I did not know could exist in my heart. I have feel so blessed by encountering each and every one of you and helping me heal my heart, stepping into a spot of true forgiveness for what has occurred to me and many other children. My name is Markuri. I close the eyes of this channel again. It has been a marvel to gaze at many of you, and I know you have been gazing at me, and you see somebody else is in this channel. It is me. It is Markuri looking you into the eye, wanting to thank you once again for setting me free and setting many of our next generations free. Sometimes it takes one courageable person, one courageous man or woman to set things into motion so a new chain can be built, a built-in chain of golden hangers that is being granted to us now. I thank you, I thank you, I thank you. Sometimes I sense you are sending me kindness. You remember who I am. You sing for me. You send me small greetings. I accept them all with an open and sometimes scarred heart. I like to be communicating with humans. Is there anyone right now who wishes to share something brief with me? A small saying, a small question, a small greeting? I'm all ears, even though I close the eyes of this channel for now.
Thank you, Makuri. Thank you for speaking so openly your loving words. How may we serve you?
Here I speak my words again. Markuri has been served well enough. I would only like to request, please don't forget the other children that might not have names like I do. Keep sending out the love from your heart for all the children, not just on this globe, but also in dark corners of the universe where really very unenchanting things still take place. The more that you shed your awakening consciousness upon these regions, the more they will start, they are lifted, they are carried forwards, they are having a stepping stone into the light to reconnect with their purity of heart. Please don't forget about the other children. This would be my request.
Thank you, Makuri. We will send light to all your children.
I love you very much, dear Makuri, and all the other children in your realms. I love you.
Here I speak my words. Markuri didn't hear these words so often, possibly in the beginning phases of my life. I've never heard them. However, these days, these types of words are really streaming in our fields, and I pick them up. I nourish myself by it. It might not be as herzlich, as kind as you are speaking them to me right now. It is so enchanting to me to hear these well-meant wishes. I can sense they really come from the core of your heart. I thank you for this. I love you too.
Thank you, Makuri. There is many beings, the unicorns, the angels that are around you. You can always also call on them, and please share also with the other children that there are humans who are sending light, but there are many other beings, light beings, sending light to you on a constant basis. So please also connect with those beings from the lighter realms that happily support you with their light.
Here I speak my words. Markuri is very well aware of many more light beings and source beings that are attending our regions. Sometimes they seem still hard to find, but when you tune into them, they are there. It's a realization. They may have even never fully left, and they are being approachable again. I have come to grips is not exactly the right word. I've come at a better understanding how the light world works. They accept that you have an option to ask them or not. If you don't ask them, they are still there, but they are more stationary. If I ask them to do something for me, they approach very rapidly and they start building networks of light. It is almost like it is easier to reach other children with nourishment. Once I ask the angels and the other light beings to come closer, I don't have to do it all by myself. This is what I felt in the beginning when I was set free. I need to share this with as many children as possible. How do I do this? I need to build a network of other beings, but also of light beings that can connect the children amongst each other. This is a very valid point. We just need to ask them to bring us closer by, and the right connectivities and synchronicities will start to arise. I have met many new friends, I can tell you, because I really asked for forgiveness is not exactly the right word. I asked for mercy, for something like grace, something magical to be coming to me, and I found the right beings, or should I say they found me, and we are building stronger grids of light. And this is how we also give new examples to the elders and the older adults in our tribes. They see the children are united in a heart level. Usually children were united in a playful level sometimes, but often also in a kind of a frictionated level. They were trying to afreageren op elkaar. They were also using each other like antennas to be gulfing on their own frustrations and unprocessed energies. It is important to ask the light world. I have come to realize this, and these days the veils are opening in our regions. Many more light beings are allowed to enter, and we are nourished by them. I thank them on a daily basis. It feels wonderful for me to work with them. I could not do this by myself.
Thank you so much, Marco. We bless you and we bless all these other children. Let's take a moment, everybody, and send our light from this circle with all the beings around it. And bless together all the children, enslaved or not. And we kindly ask all the elders that are watching and looking into our little ceremony here to free their slave children. Support them with kindness. Take responsibility for their own angers. We as humans also learn this more and more. Thank you,
Here
Makuri, for
I speak
everything.
once more. Markuri is my name. I feel a gratitude that is pouring through our regions these days. Really, really a profound new quality, I could call it, that was not existing beforehand. Gratitude becomes more and more a way of life. I want to thank you for setting these things into motion. I greet you, I bow to you from a kind, dear heart, not the heart that needs to bow down, a heart that wants to rever all that is. My name is Markuri. I gladly return in any of your daily meditations or greetings, and so do all the other children who need it. I thank you, I bless you, I greet you. It has been a marvel to meet you again. Markuri is my name, my newly given name.
Blessings.
Wow.
How are you doing, my love?
Yeah, I'm good. Oh, touched by her. Wow. Hmm. Thank you, my love. So beautiful.
Dankjewel, Seth.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I wanted to give Esther a small break.
Yeah. I sense Oron will still be coming for a small thing. Let's see. And I'm doing well, so. Oron was very intense when we met him the first time. But also he is softening.
Welcome, dear brother.
Welcome back, Oron.
Welcome, Aaron.
Welcome, Oron.
Welcome, Autumn.
Hello, Ellen. I'll welcome you.
Welcome, Oran.
Hello,
Welcome, Aaron.
welcome.
Bless you, Oran. Welcome.
Welcome, Oran.
Here I speak, Oron is my name. It is a pleasure to meet you, even though the word pleasure is not a word I have been using so often. I feel it is appropriate to use it right now. Dear ones, I want to call you friends, if I may. Friends, friends. I feel warmly welcomed. It is a relatively new feeling, as you are familiar with our regions by now. You understand that Draconians don't usually feel friendship. It is a camaraderie, but there is lots of battlements also still and rivalry. Currently also my personal tribe, consisting of thousands up to, depending how you look at it, tens of thousands creatures. I personally would say it is tens of thousands. Other beings would say it is thousands. Other beings might say it feels like millions. It is depending how you look at borders and taking in of orders and respect for superiors. This is also a bit of a joke, but also reflecting our reality. Oron wanted to step forward actually just for one single reason: to say thank you, humans. I said the words, really, I repeat them 2 more times. 3 times is enough. Thank you, humans. Thank you, humans. You are doing something to our tribes. You are nurturing us with something that we tried to take from you, your divine nurturing care and soul and hearts. It is important to realize, for beings like ourselves, what we did to you, we also did to ourselves. However, we must have been a bit harsher to ourselves because you seem to have escaped the dance of slavery. You are really free humans, I can tell you. I sense this. Freedom lies in the heart. Once the heart is open and healed, you are a free being. When the heart is void and aching, you are usually not so feeling a free being, even though you will try to act like you're free, but this is done by dominating others who also feel the same void in the heart. Currently, Oron is extremely grateful. I said the word again. Thank you, humans, for new opportunities that are on the rise. Not just my tribe or Urkanya's tribe, but many neighboring tribes are following our example. I just came to compliment you on this, to really honor you for setting things into motion. Sometimes it truly takes a key in a good lock, and if it's nicely oiled, the door opens. This is what you've set into motion in our tribes, and we hand golden keys to other neighboring tribes, and possibly they will do the same with their neighboring leagues, etc. This is how more and more doors open towards the light. This is our aim, you could say, and draconian beings can be very fearful and very strong. Once they have a clear goal, they direct themselves towards it. We have a direction, a goal of really unlocking as many of those doorways into the light. This is our prognosis. Earth will still suffer 2 more years. 2 more years in this dark evil hole that we have partially also been involved in. 2 more years, I will tell you this. 2 more years, I repeat it again. 2 more years, you just sit it out. You try to be yourself at the highest level that you are. You already are free. I sense your open hearts. You already are free. Never forget, you are free beings. Implement this as a new motto in your mind, in your heart, in all your cells. Say it out loud right now if you like. I am already free. I am already free. I am already free. 2 more years, sit it out. After that, this globe will look like a different Earth. I will tell you this. Draconians don't make easy promises. This is a promise from a Draconian who can see a little bit further ahead in time. 2 more years, you are free already. A greeting is on my side. I will leave these channels now. It is not time for Q&A. I want to let you sit with this thought. I am free. Sit with it in silentitude, no speaking. Possibly the kind guitar being comes in. I am free. Sit with it. Sit with it. Sit with it right now. This is my gift to you. A Draconian tells you hereby, you dear humans, I am free. I am free. This is important. I needed to give you this message tonight. I leave these kind beloved vocals. She's always a wonderful darling. She sometimes thinks she's not free, but that's mostly stuck in her head. You are free too. I am free. Say it out loud. I greet you. My name is Oron.
Thank you, Ron. I am free.
Thank you, Oron.
I'm free. I am free. I am free. I am free. I am free. Oron told me I am free. I am free. Oh yes, I am free. I am free. I am free. I am free. Now I'm free. Oh, I am free. I am free. Say it out loud. Yes, I'm free.
I am free.
I am free. Yes,
I am free.
I
I am
am
free.
free to
I am free. I
I
am
am
free.
free.
I am free.
I am
I am
free.
free.
yes,
I
I
am
am
free.
free.
I am
Free.
free.
oh,
Yes,
I am
I
free.
am.
I
I
am
I
am
am
free.
free.
I
I am free. I
I
am
am free.
free.
You can unmute. Just say it if you want. I
I am
am
free.
free. I
I
am
am
free.
free.
I
I
am
I
am
am
free.
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 am free.
I
I
am
am
free.
free.
I
I
am
am
free.
free.
I
I
am
am
free.
I
I
free.
am
am
free. I
free.
am
yes,
free.
I'm free.
I
I
am
am
free.
free.
Yes,
I
I
I
am
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 free.
free.
I am
I am
free.
free.
I
I
am free.
can
I
Free.
am free.
I
I'm
am
I
free.
free. Oh, yes,
I
I'm
am
am
free.
free. I
I
I
am
am
am free
free.
as
I
I
free.
am
can be.
free.
free. I'm free.
Free.
I am
I am
free.
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 I
I
am
am
free. I
free.
am free.
Free. I
I am
am
free.
free.
When
I
I
am
I am
free.
free.
I
I
am
am free
free.
as I can be.
I
I
am
am
Free.
free.
yes,
I
Yes,
I
I
am
can
am
free.
Free.
free, and I'll always
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thanks.
that was a powerful sharing from Oron.
Thank you.
be. Guitar
Whew.
being, yes, I'm the guitar being. That's
The guitar being. No, you are a
The
song.
kind guitar being, yes.
You
I'm
work with the
guitar
guitar being. Great. Wow. How are you all doing? Who would like to share? You can also use the chat. You can also stay in quietude, whatever you need now. Who would like to share anything?
Also wenn ich mich einfach nur bedanken darf, dass ich hier mit dabei sein durfte heute. Das war für mich eine ganz spezielle Erfahrung, die ich machen durfte. Und so voll mit Emotionen und so gefühlvoll. Ja, mir fehlen nahezu die Worte dazu. Also einfach nur vielen, vielen lieben Dank.
Thank you, Helga. Helga is
you.
thanking, and she was full of emotions for her, the event, she said.
I think Starcy wants to share something. Good. Yes, here I am. Wow. The muddy one, he portrays still a little bit muddy, but it's a fakie. He actually also could break down in tears. Maybe he just left the stage and he started pouring. I believe these beings actually know how to cry. They just never allowed it. It is an allowance of the soul, to stream right through. It is wonderful to teardrop to teardrop to teardrop. It's your soul talking to you. Hello, hello. It's divine nourishment passing through. I sense these beings are about to pop more tears. This is a great sign. Yes, yes. My name is Star. I leave again. I sense enough has been said. The muddy one, he told you, right? He told you. I knew it all along. You are free. We are free. It is a wonderful message that he brought. What a kind one. What a kind one. I won't call him muddy one anymore. I feel this is unkind. I call him the lighter one. This is wonderful. He really fits this word. He is lighter and lighter, lighter and lighter. I like to send you all a dearest kissing hand. I give you one more and one more. Why not? Now I really leave. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye bye, Star.
Bye,
Yeah,
Star.
Makuri and the kids project, huh? We want to start a kids project with Star and all the other children,
Yeah,
so they
do
can
that.
connect more and more. Yeah, that was very touching for me to hear Makuri speak. She's a hero.
I also think to meet Makuri again, that was really wonderful and touching. And Star always, I love her when she comes. It's so sweet and wonderful. But what Oron said about the 2 years, that's interesting. I don't know if you have heard that before.
Yeah, the Lemurians say 1 to 2 years. They said that recently, and I pick always the one. But Oron, yeah, maybe he's right. 2 more years, okay.
And then everything changes. I mean, that's a good perspective, isn't it?
Things are already moving, of course.
Yes.
The third dimension is, of course, always the slowest to respond, but there is so much happening. Yeah, we just need to keep faith and just, yeah, what he says, just go sit it out, go through it with your highest self. It's nice. I'm very curious because, yeah, the light world, sometimes they think things can go very fast, but then it just takes longer in the third dimension. But I don't know, reptilian beings, they might have a different perspective. We'll find out. I hope he is right. 2 years is doable, I would say.
Mm.
Any other sharings? Thanks, Jacques. Thank you. Great that you were there. Drink some water, everybody. That's really important. Drink lots of water. So many different beings, different energies, emotions.
Yes, I would. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Stephanie.
Yeah, I was very touched. I think also, of course, with all that was said. And the 2 years, 2 years is something I thought of before. It's also the ending of the transition period of 12 years, beginning on 2012. So I have it in my mind all the time. But to hear Oron telling from, the dark perspective, that is really, really interesting. Because, of course, all our light beings telling us, he is telling from the dark side. So yeah, it's a confirmation for me that the 12-year transition period from the new age that is coming, it is a confirmation for me. So I'm very happy to hear it. Beautiful channeling. So thank you very much, Esther. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And thanks for adding that about the transition period. I was not aware of that.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. We'll find out over time. It's our free will that does it, right?
Yeah, I also. Sorry. I don't know if you can hear me. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
I want to share that when Markuri was speaking, I received a vision of a place where a lot of children kept underground, and it looked like a place on the earth. And I saw all of this. It looked like a very, very awful place. And I saw there was light coming in this place, and all I could do was send a lot of light. And all of a sudden, this place bursted open into light, and all the children got out, and there were a lot of angels waiting for them, where they all got out, and they were like, they kept on coming. There were so many children. They just kept on coming and coming, hundreds and hundreds. I don't know how many. I was really amazed by this, and really, really touched also by everything Markuri said and the rest. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you for sharing, Bent. I get chills everywhere, and I resonate with your sharing. Thank you. Wow, powerful.
You.
Oh, thank you also, Christophe, for your sweet message, and Annemijn. Thank you, thank you. Oh.
Yeah, thank you all. Anybody still wants to share, and then I think we slowly come to an end. Send love and light to them, to the children, and to the other dark beings. I still want to remind you that Metatron asked us to give them the request, or that you can also order us, but you can also ask us to build geometrical light structures around the Draconian Empire. And I keep doing that, asking Metatron and the archangels and the other angels to build these light structures. And we have more power than we are aware of. And I asked Metatron, why do you ask us? You can do it yourself. Why do you need our permission to do that? He said, yeah, you are their children. We have a reptiloid brain. We are there genetically. We have a reptiloid DNA in us. As we have many DNA in us, and so it's we have the power to do that, and then the angels can react. So please keep doing that on a daily or every other day basis. It really helps the angels, the angel kingdom, to support these beings who want the support. The others don't get it. That's also fine. But we have an impact which is much larger than we can envision.
Yes. Thank you all. We will share the audio and the recording. It comes to you again in a few days. And
I'd stop
through
it
email.
now.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Esther, Asa, and everybody.